Hola mi gente, it's Mariluz here and welcome to my channel. Happy November 1st! Oh my gosh, can you believe it? It's like Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Christmas is just right there. Like this year just flew by. It was so quick, but exciting nonetheless because the holidays are just around the corner. So if you're experiencing fall weather, please let me know because in Florida we are not. Like it's still too hot for this time of year. And I don't know what's going on. I guess it's just global warming, which is not fun at all. But you guys, I really need cool weather already. That's one of the main reasons I love fall in Florida. But anyways, today I have a really nice Chatty get ready with me showing you this look that you see right here. It's a really easy fall makeup look. I'm really excited today because I was such in a happy place. I really want to hang out with you and have you share it with me. So if you're interested on how to accomplish this look and just chatting and hanging out with me, just keep watching. The last time we had a chat, I remember I was going through a lot and I wasn't like in the best place of my life, and I'm still struggling with some things, but I am a lot better now, and I kind of want to hang out with you without talking about the issues like we often have as an adult. I mean, adulting is hard, you guys, but we can move on and have this little safe place where we can just hang out, be happy, be positive, always looking at the positive outcomes. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be doing a really easy fall makeup. If you've been keeping up with my channel, I did this look for one of my videos and I was really inspired and I really loved how it turned out. So I kind of want to recreate it and show you how I accomplished it. While we talk about a little bit of life and things like that. I did put some moisturizer in. I used the Origins oil-free moisturizer. I have been testing it out for like the past month and I have my opinions in it. I'll probably review it in the future. If you guys will be interested on it, let me know. But I'm now going to apply the Smashbox Photofinish foundation primer. I do really like this foundation primer for oily skin because I feel like it makes my skin look a lot better. Like the skin texture is not as prominent when I use this primer, and it also helps me with the duration of my foundation and even with like keeping my oils at bay. It's one of my holy grail primers. I have been using different primers, but this one just like wins all the time. Now I've been using the Stay Naked foundation for so long that I kind of want to give it a break. I mean, I think this is my second bottle for the Stay Naked foundation and I have to buy another one pretty soon. So I'm just going to give it a rest and I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Usually I use this one more for summer because it's so hot, but you guys, fall is here in Florida and it's still very hot. This week I went to Disney and it was like 90 degrees. I wanted to die. I felt like I was gonna melt off and I'm like, what the hell is going on? It's supposed to be fall weather. So Florida, whenever you want to be cool, let me know. Because I need it, okay? I need it in my life. I remember my sister, she moved to Pennsylvania and she told me that the weather was like super nice over there. It was like 70 degrees. And I was like, that's the weather we need to have here already. Like, I don't like fall just because of it. I just love it for the weather mostly. I mean, I don't do much for fall, to be honest, because it's just me and my husband. So it's like, there's nothing to do. I don't even decorate the house because it's just no one visits me. If I had like family around or coming more often, I probably would have. When it comes to decorations, I don't have like the best role model. My mom doesn't really decorate the house. I mean, she's getting better at it, but she really doesn't decorate. Like, she could pass a Christmas without putting up a tree. So I guess I have that in my head all the time. Now, in my family, the person that decorates her house like really nicely is my aunt. And it's mostly because we always go to her house to celebrate the holidays. I mean, I always go to her house every time I go to Puerto Rico, or even when I was living there, like all the time to visit my cousin Irita. I've told you about her before, and I always visit her. Like when I went to Puerto Rico last time, one of the first stops I did was to her house. So they're already putting like the Christmas tree. But here in Florida, since no one's visiting me and like I don't have any family too close, I just don't celebrate it at all. I only do Christmas because I just love the idea of having a tree and some like Christmas lights and stuff. I just love the spirit of Christmas mostly. But when it comes to fall, I do not decorate at all. Maybe in the future if I get better or maybe if I have more time, I would do it. But there's no time for that in my house. So let me know if you decorate your house or not. I mean, what do you do for the holidays? What do you do for Thanksgiving? Do you usually have family around? I know usually I go to Disney, especially on Thanksgiving Day. But this time I feel like a little bit of homesick just because I visited twice this year Puerto Rico, and it left me like with this feeling that I want to visit my family like all the time or be with them all the time, especially since my husband's family is not too close. Like they barely do anything for Christmas, and if they do, there's like too much drama for me to handle. I always miss my family for the holidays because we're so close and we're not perfect. I mean, we do have drama and stuff, but when it comes to the holidays, it's more of a family time. So we forget about our differences and we just like are there for each other and telling each other how much we love each other and all that stuff. So this time I do want to do some traditional cooking and like Puerto Rican cuisine, if you will. But we'll see. I haven't had like an actual plan yet. We're just thinking about it. By the way, I'm doing my eyebrows and two pimples. Like I have one pimple here and like two collective pimples right on the center of my eyebrow, like on the beginning of my eyebrow. And it's like, oh no. Like, what is this? Lately, I've been like off my acne medication and my skin is not taking it too well. So I really have to go to a dermatologist, but taking the time to go to a dermatologist is not as easy as it sounds, especially when sometimes I only have like maybe 2 days out of the month like off during the week. Does that make sense? You know, like if I work Saturdays, I get a day off during the week, and I usually just work like 2 Saturdays a month. So that just leaves me like 2 days for the whole month during the week. I usually take that day to either film or do other stuff, you know, like cleaning the house, taking a rest, because it means that I don't have like 2 days in a row to rest. But anyways, I've been trying to at least use different. I haven't used different for like maybe 2 weeks, and probably that's why my skin is acting up too. But I've been using the dermabrasion, or like the microdermabrasion, the PMD device that I bought a few months ago. That's going well. Like I've been liking it lately. I just have to find like a happy medium between that and my acne products, because I do have to medicate myself all the time. Otherwise, my skin is going to go haywire and it's going to break out everywhere, and it's like really painful cystic acne. So I have to get better at that. I also did like an Ulta haul and I bought a lot of skincare. I mean, some makeup, but mostly skincare. I'm trying to do my best. You know, as I grow older, I feel like I have to get a lot better taking care of my skin, because we only have one, you know. The more I know or learn about makeup, the more I learn that you have to take care of your skin in order for your makeup application to look a lot better. So that's what I've been like working on mainly. Now I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I've been using the Benefit Buoyant Concealer lately, but you guys, it's too white, especially when I put this foundation on, because this foundation, it's like more warm. And when I put the Benefit, it's like very prominent that it's too light for my skin tone. So I'm either being putting it like a really small amount or like blending it in really, really well. And I don't want to go through that today. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do differently today is use a contour stick. I love the Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the shade Mocha. I love it so much because it's just so easy to blend, and I feel like it's the perfect shade for my skin tone. Now that I've lost like a fair amount of weight, I feel like I can play more with my jawline. Like I have a jawline now. What have you noticed? But I've been working out lately, so I'm almost at 30 pounds lost, and I think that's a huge accomplishment for me. It's funny because I think that's one of the things that I wanted to do at the beginning of the year. I think I was happy if I lost like 10 pounds, because I think I was getting out of hand. I mean, I'm just 5 foot tall, you guys, so if I'm too heavy, it just bothers me a lot. Not only because nothing fits me, but I just feel like I'm not in the best condition or healthy. Like I can't bend, or I can't walk Disney without feeling like I'm gonna die. And since I've been feeling so lazy and sluggish all the time, I really wanted to do something. I was just so over it. I hated being like so out of breath all the time. And not only that, but I wasn't going through the best time of my life. You guys know a little bit about it. So I felt like exercising and dieting was a good outlet. So deep down, I wanted to lose weight. Like that was the main reason. But the reason that had me started was like feeling tired and stressful, and like nothing was working out. And I felt like I needed an outlet just to entertain myself or to get out of stress and do something for myself. You know, like when nothing is working out, you have to do something for yourself and feel good about yourself. So I thought like working out was a good idea. It's not the first time that I kind of work out and get in shape. I did this like 4 years ago. I just got lazy again, you know. But this time I feel like it's different. I really want to do this on a normal basis, like have it part of a routine. And now that I found a way to incorporate it in my everyday life, I feel like I may do that. Now I gotta keep it real and honest here. So it's not like every day it's like a celebration and everything is like a happy day and can do this like without any struggles. You guys, like lately I've been struggling so much. Like for the past maybe month I've been struggling a lot, especially with the eating, but I was able to find time to work out because I was waking up like about 5 to 5:30 in the morning, and lately it's getting to be more difficult. I mean, I've been working out for 5 months, and I decided that even on my days off I was gonna wake up that early and get to my workouts. I feel like in a way I'm like happy where I'm at right now, that it's like not helping me to stay consistent and to keep the rhythm. So I've noticed that I've been going to bed later, because usually I've been going to bed like around 9, at latest 10. So if I go to bed like about 11 or 12, I know I cannot wake up at 5:30 in the morning the next day. Like I'm gonna be so tired, I'm gonna find so many like million excuses to not get off of bed. So that's what's been happening lately. So on the days, like for example today, I woke up at 8:30 or maybe 9 o'clock, and I thought that that was late for me because usually by 8 o'clock I've already done my workout. I've already had a bottle of water, breakfast, and probably a shower. Usually like what I do is like I go wake up, I do my workout, and then I drink a bottle of water before I even go to breakfast. Then I do my breakfast, and while breakfast is cooking, I start like doing dishes or like cleaning around the house. So by 7:30, I've done all that. So having myself waking up at 9 o'clock, it's like, oh my gosh, too late. No, I'm probably, you know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say that I'm being too hard on myself, but I kind of want to be hard on myself, because if I don't hold myself accountable, I'm gonna lose the discipline, and I don't want to lose the discipline. I kind of want to do this a lifestyle. I told John like I don't want to be one of those that grow old and it's sluggish and tired of life. No, I want to be full of life. I want to be in shape. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel like happy and comfortable with myself. So the main goal is to get into my 40s being healthy. Is it easy? No. Am I going to try my best? You bet. So one of the things that I told my husband is that I need him to be my support in this. And you guys, if you're married, you know that is not easy all the time. I mean, I have a great husband and I love my husband to death. But when it comes to exercising, he is not a good support system at all. And he probably wants to be. He's probably not doing it out of spite or just to, you know, be difficult. Like I'm pretty sure in his head, he really wants to support me, but he just really doesn't. So let's say I want to eat healthy and have like a really nice salad, and he'd be like, oh, you know what? I'm not feeling the salad. Let me order pizza and just order like a really huge pie just for himself. Like that is not support. Ugh. And sometimes it just like bothers me a lot. But lately, I've been trying to be more accountable for myself and my actions than everyone around me. So I think that has helped me a lot to stay consistent when it comes to eating. Not that I've been doing it lately, like for the last 2 weeks, I haven't been eating healthy at all. Now, when I get back at it, and I told my husband, like, I really need your help, and I think this time it's getting to him, or like he's understanding where I'm coming from. So I'm really excited to announce that my husband is working out too. I was so excited that he's working out, because when I really got in shape, I was doing P90X and I did that for a whole year, and I wanted him to work out as well, and he did not work out at all, like nothing at all. It was not easy to know that you've been like doing your best, busting your butt, trying to look good for you and for your husband, and but he had like no motivation, and I didn't know how to motivate him. Like it wasn't like I wasn't trying, because I really wanted to be a motivation for him, but it wasn't working at all. And then I was like trying to ask him, like, what are your excuses? Why are you not working out? Why don't you feel like you want to work out? And his excuse was always the same: I don't have time. I can't go to the gym all the time, because he likes to go to the gym. So I remember he said, like, if I had a Bowflex, I would probably just work out at home. And I kid you not, we ended up buying a Bowflex and he never used it. Never. And that was like 4 years ago. We still have it. I showed you, like, it was in my makeup room. A couple months ago, I told him that I kind of want to do something with this makeup room, like maybe do a different setup or background, and I needed like more space, because I probably was gonna flip it, use, instead of this side of the room, use the other side of the room. And I have like so many ideas of what I want this channel to become, And one of the things that were stopping me to make those arrangements was the freaking Bowflex. It was like right in the middle of everything I wanted to do. So a couple weeks ago, or months I think it was, he took the Bowflex out and put it in the other room, which was like a huge deal. So then I told him that I really wanted him to take care of himself and be healthy and do something for himself, you know, get motivated. And that sometimes when I struggle with motivation, like I look up to him to see if he's also motivating me, and I feel like if he works out, then like we can motivate each other. So he actually started this week and I'm really excited about it. So I'm gonna try to be his support system, see if things can work out. And I'm really excited because I feel like I haven't seen John in shape ever since we started dating. I mean, when we were dating, he was actually like 140 pounds and he's like 5'7". So he was really skinny, always complaining. I really want to do this look, but I want to keep talking to you. So just bear with me, okay? But he was always complaining how skinny he was and like things weren't working out. And I actually told him like, listen, you look good. Like it's not bad. I mean, I can see why you're saying that you're too skinny, but you don't look bad. Now, when we started dating 2 years after, he had gained some weight and it was like shocking to me because I never thought John could gain that much weight. You know, like that happy weight that you gain? I just feel like John was like in that state and I've never seen him happier. Like I've never seen him being so happy with all that weight, and I'm like, are you really? Like, are you really happy? And he's like, yes, I love not being skinny. I mean, he was bony skinny, but now he's like, now I want to just get in shape, you know? Because I think every time he would talk to me about weight, he would always say that he was too skinny and it was very hard for him to gain the weight. But now that he's gained it, he just wants to like build muscle. So we'll see how that goes. So for this look, I've been using the Anastasia Jackie Aina palette, this one over here. And I started with ginger. This is just like a recreation. I'm not too sure I used this exact shadow that day, but it was something around those notes. All I wanted to do is like match the look to the jacket that I was wearing, which I actually bought through Stitch Fix. If you know about Stitch Fix, it's like a company or it's more like a styling system where they'll ship you 5 pieces of clothing, either clothing, jeans, like tops or shoes, accessories. Even you file like a profile or like a questionnaire of the things that you like and the styles that you prefer, and they send you 5 pieces for you to try. It's like $20 a month, and then if you don't like any of the pieces, you can return, and anything that you keep, the $20 goes towards that. I've been doing that for a while now. I don't do it anymore because it came to be like too expensive for me. Like I really couldn't afford it anymore. So I've been skipping like a bunch of months, and this month I forgot to skip it. And of course I had to test like the clothes that I got, and that shirt and the jacket that I showed on this video were one of the pieces that I got, and I really enjoyed them. But I'm not really good at styling myself, so every time I want to buy clothes I kind of want to use that. There are a lot of things that I don't have in my jeans. Styling and decorating is one of them. I feel like I'm more of a like geeky, nerdy kind of girl. Lately I've been trying so hard, but so hard to get better at styling myself and wearing clothes and knowing what fits me and what looks better on me. But you know, it's a process, especially at work now. I got transferred, so I'm at another location, and the people that I work with are mostly Latinos or Hispanic, not Puerto Rican though, like they're different nationalities, but they all speak Spanish. And the girls that work there are like about my age, like maybe more or so. Like I only have like one girl that's like a year younger, but everyone else is like in the mid 30s, maybe like 40s. And working with people like more closer to my age is really fun. I was used to working with people that were like a lot older than me, and it didn't bother me actually, but I can see the different dynamics between us, and most of them is like they're very stylish, you know, like they're always like having their makeup done and like really nice bold lips. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, lately I've just been doing like a normal, like not even trying kind of makeup to go to work, but now I feel like I need to try. So like I'm doing my eyes more, and I'm using like more bold lipsticks, and it's been different. It's been fun. I'm liking the dynamic there, especially because now I'm talking more Spanglish, which is how I really talk. I started this channel in English because all I could do at work is just talk English. It was very rare that someone would speak Spanish in the location that I was at. But now in this new location, there's so many Hispanic people, especially customers. So I work with people where I have to speak Spanish. And believe it or not, even being Puerto Rican, it's been a little bit of an adjustment because I, in reality, just talk Spanglish, you know? I remember my previous boss, one time she did ask me, she was like, so do you speak English at your house or just straight Spanish? And I'm like, I actually speak both. Like, I truly do. When I was in Puerto Rico, of course, I would only speak Spanish because everyone around me did speak Spanish. But my husband is bilingual too, and he was born in New York. And that's one of the things that I love about him when I met him, that I could practice my English with him. And he's always been more fluent than I. So having someone that speaks English that fluently makes me like use both as the norm. So I think I'm gonna try edges like this one right over here, mostly in the inner and outer part of my eye. So now that I speak more Spanglish at my job, it's like making me think about my channel and see if I could probably do that in the channel as well. Do more like Spanglish. I do know that some of you speak Spanish too, but I know a lot of you don't. So let me know if Spanglish in this channel will be something that you'll be open to. I don't want to like do it all in Spanish because I truly just don't know all the terms that I want to say in Spanish. I know that's stupid, but if I learn the word in English, I just don't know how to say it in Spanish sometimes. And sometimes I can call it pure laziness, and other times it's just like, that's how I feel. You know what I mean? So now I'm just using edges and applying it on my bottom lash line. And to finish the look, I'm going to take Soleil, this color right here. It's like really nice, like champagne highlight color. And I'm just going to take my finger, like just touch gently the color or like the shade because this is actually like really pigmented. So I'm just going to do this just like that, and I'm going to apply it on the center of my eye. And I don't know if you can tell, but it just looks so pretty, and with just that like little amount I can have like a really nice glow to the eye. So if you want, you can apply a little bit more. I think I'm going to do that today. Just apply like right in the center, and then I'm going to blend it out with the other colors. It's going to take my Sigma E40 and just blend the edges out. I didn't want to be too precise on this look, but you can manipulate it to be whatever you want. So like if you want to apply more in the center, or maybe do like a half cut crease, or just like a halo eye, you could also do that. Now I'm going to apply some highlighter, so I'm going to be using my Becca Opal highlighter, this one right over here, and just apply it with a fan brush. I'm also going to apply it on my brow bone here. I want to look like I did something, but without putting like too much effort. And I know I'm looking a little dead, but that will change once I apply mascara and some lipstick. So for the mascara, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. You can also use like falsies if you want, or like if you're comfortable. I think when you have like a really nice natural look like this, or not natural, but you know what I mean, like not too glam, having lashes just makes the eyes pop a lot more. But if you're more like an everyday kind of girl, or like everyday kind of makeup, just mascara looks good too. So I just remembered that the last time I did this look, I did apply some green on the bottom, and I completely forgot about that. I think I used the green from the Dream Street palette from Colourpop and Kathleen Lights, and I'm pretty sure I used this green right over here. So I don't know, I'm probably gonna do that on top because I think that that was like the highlight of my makeup, doing that color underneath, like on the bottom lash line. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully I don't ruin the makeup look. Of course, it occurred to me after I put mascara, so you know, girl. Okay, so now that I have this smoke out green liner, I do feel like I have to put like black liner underneath. I don't have a green liner, so if you have like a really nice like deep green liner, you probably would want to do that better. But I don't have one, so I'm just going to use the Huda Beauty Life Liner. And now I'm going to apply more mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay, so now I'm going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes, and I'm going to be use the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. And now I feel like a lot better. So now I'm going to be using the Anastasia matte lipstick in the shade Spice, and I am in love with this lipstick. Lately, it's all I've been using for fall, especially to go to work or something like that. I'm going to swatch it for you right here. I did find it for cheap at TJ Maxx, I remember, and I just love that shade for fall. It is matte, so it's very dry on the lips, and that's the only thing I don't like about it. But in terms of the shade and for this season, it's like the best shade ever. So I'm just going to apply it. And what I did last time was apply some of this Anastasia Liquid Glow in the shade Oyster. It's like a liquid highlighter, and I just applied a little bit on the center of my lips, like literally just a dot. Like this is how small of a dot I'm applying, and I even think this is too much, so I'm probably just going to like swipe it on my hand and just apply the tiniest amount on the center of my lips, and it just gives it this really nice copper like kind of look. I just love it so much. I know you could tell the difference, but I can totally tell the difference between the lipstick without the highlighter. But yeah, this is the look I have created. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you like this Chatty Get Ready with me. I do feel like it was better than the last time because I wasn't sad or mopey, or like I didn't have to talk about negative things. Although I do have to say, like, talking about it and being open with you guys on the last Chatty Get Ready with me did help me to get out of that bad space. So thank you a lot for listening. I know I'm not that important, but the fact that you guys watch me and listen to me and talk to me in the comments means a lot. So thank you again. I hope I am doing a little bit of difference in your life as you are doing in mine. And yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Bye!